Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Thornton Farm, where today we're doing a bit of baling. Getting rid of the, well, not getting rid of as of yet, but we're baling up the hay we made in this field around Stonehenge. And yeah, I picked a good day for it. It is a scorcher. It is really hot today. It's I think the weather said it was like 25, 26 degrees, which for the UK that's really quite hot. That's unusually hot. So I'm not exactly the most comfortable person in the world today, sat in a tractor cab with a baler on the back, needing to do some work. But you know, it's work that needs to be done. It's gotta happen. Ain't nobody else got a baler like this around here, so I'm the only person that can really do this job. They're making good bales though. This hay, I had a look at it before I started off. This is good quality hay. This is seriously good quality hay. And I just heard something going off. Okay. Sorry, my phone was going off, so I needed to check it. Downside is this IMT isn't very happy with the baler on the back. It takes a bit of time to get up to speed, which it's a bit of a shame, but you know, it's a thing. The baler's putting a lot of horsepower through the PTO, so the tractor doesn't quite have the same horsepower it usually does to get itself up to speed fully. I mean, talk to the council about getting something a bit different for this, as well as replacing the mower Sergey got with something a bit different. A couple of different pieces of machinery. I'm actually kind of hoping that I have left myself enough room over by Stonehenge to get up around there without any dramas, because I don't want to have the council's crane come out here again to fix it. You can see we just kind of abandoned the equipment there. We'll be bringing it back in time, but right now it needs to just stay where it is. We don't have Quentin or Sergey out at work at all today. They've headed off to Sandy Bay, I think. They said they were going off to the beach, so I think they've gone to Sandy Bay to sunbathe, and in Quentin's case probably get sunburnt, and in Sergey's case probably some drink. I don't have the horsepower to get up this hill. That's problematic. So I'm having to blip the PTO on and off just to get up the hill here. Hopefully this is... There we go. Hopefully that's the only problem we have. News! There is some news. The Profi Hopper, that has actually been sent away for a little bit, because Quentin's friend Bubba from America, I think Bubba worked with Quentin on his old farm, like Orchard Farm or something. Bubba said, hey, that Profi Hopper could be improved, send it over my way, and I'll get it fixed up for you. Now, I've done that, and I'm really hoping Bubba doesn't do something too stupid with it. Because, I mean, I'm hoping he maybe gets it so they can compact the grass down a bit more when it's mowing, and, you know, maybe get up to a bit of a higher top speed, and not much else. A bit more fuel efficiency would be nice too, maybe, you know, extra couple of horsepower, bigger fuel tank, that'd be really sweet. But, you know, after that, does it really matter what the Profi Hopper can do? Not really. lift the pickup and just continue on here. There we go. Pickup can go back down. I'm gonna run into horsepower issues again because of the hill. I'm gonna keep moving. No. So it's gonna be a case of flip the PTO just to try and keep this thing moving. Because I want to get everything baled up as efficiently as possible, and I don't think there's much winning with this hill in the way. I mean, I guess I could get the Curavets in here, but I don't think the council will be too happy with that thing driving around. Also, there's rumours that that isn't actually Stonehenge. There's a rumour going around that that is actually a counterfeit Stonehenge made of plastic. Which, I mean, I guess that would make sense. But why would the council have a fake Stonehenge? Why would they want to fake something that brings in millions of Oh. They want to fake it because it brings in millions of tourists a year to the UK, and they want to have their own version of Stonehenge. I am now understanding why the council is letting me bail this place and use reasonably heavy machinery, and why they don't particularly mind that Stonehenge gets knocked occasionally. That may explain many, many things. But that's not my problem. My problem is getting these bales made. So I don't particularly care if Stonehenge is real or not. All I care about is that this baler is running and the tractor is performing in some way, shape or form. That's my concern. And that's all I'll interest myself with. So we're gonna get probably a few hundred bales out of this field, which is very nice indeed. The other fields don't particularly need to be mowed just yet, but we do need to get some spraying done in the next couple of days. On top of that, we do need to get some more wood over to the industrial estate. They're good for wood chips pretty much forever. There's about 500,000 litres of wood chips over there. But we do need to get some wood over there, and we need to look at the equipment we have and kind of, I think, downsize the operation a bit because the amount of maintenance costs is getting a bit out of hand. So I might end up downsizing again a bit. If I can get that massive mower that I want, that'll be great because I can actually get rid of 2 pieces of equipment and replace them with 1. And I've heard that there's a forage harvester as well that'll pick up grass, so that'd actually be great for making silage. So I could actually get rid of, in theory, the bale wrapper. The baler's gonna stay because that's great for making big hay bales, which is kind of what I want around the place. Now, I have got word that there's some sheep on the way. Apparently, the former owner of this place ordered some sheep, and he was told they'd arrive about now. I was never told this, but the sheep are coming, and they're gonna be wanting hay, so luckily, I'm making hay here. So as it turns out, I'm not gonna be selling all the bales. I'm gonna be keeping at least 1 load to feed to the sheep, which is not exactly ideal. I'll also need to get a feed mixer to be able to, or do I? If I can get a bucket for one of the... I've got a 10-handler and a bucket. I don't particularly need a feed mixer. It's just the sheep are a bit picky and they won't actually let me break up the bale by hand and just put it into them. I need to cut it open, spread the hay out on the ground, then use a bucket to feed them. They're unusually picky. And I will admit, it's a bit odd. But I can get that arranged and get that sorted out. I mean, we're gonna have an excess of bales. An insane excess of bales at that. We're probably up over 100 already, so we're gonna have, I would imagine, probably quite close to 500 bales out just this one field. So, running low on hay, if that's a problem, then something's horribly wrong. I have heard it's about 50 sheep that are on the way, so it's quite a lot of sheep. It's going to be quite the herd, but if we have bales ready to go and in storage and, you know, ready to be used, then that's perfectly fine by me. I don't particularly mind. As long as we've got the stuff here ready to go, ready to be used, that's fine. The issue is, really, at the moment, the heat. It's almost unbearable. I mean, there's a few clouds in the sky, but not many, and honestly, they're not doing much to cut the heat down. It's just insanely hot and humid at the moment, which, while lovely if you're on a beach, I guess, not very good when you're trying to get work done. Not enjoyable at all, in fact. So Quentin and Sergey are having a lovely time, I'm sure, on the beach. I'm stuck in here in this tractor cab with no air conditioning, making bales at what could potentially be a fake Stonehenge. Which, that's, yeah, always interesting, I guess. And for once, the baler actually made it up a hill. Or the tractor did, with the baler on the back. To be more specific, so that nobody can complain. Oh, I've missed bits. Let's cut over here and hopefully not run over too much. I say hopefully, I've probably got a bale stuck somewhere now. So let's grab this bit here. There we go. Now, the baler does actually have a bale counter, so I'll be able to find out at the end how many bales we did make, because I'm not paying too much attention to how many bales are going through this thing. Mainly because honestly, all I care about is that this place is baled up and mostly clean. I've been told that I can run a weeder through here and just dissipate the remaining hay until it's, you know, not even really visible. If I really want to, so I'll probably invest in that, because I've heard that actually, with the dissipated hay, will actually help with crop growth. It promotes crop growth, especially in grass, so that'll be a good thing to do. There we go. Because obviously, if it's pulling up and chopping up the weeds, so doing that is going to create fertilizer. Also, hay doesn't last forever. It does rot eventually and create nutrients that the grass is going to want. So that's going to be something that I'll do. It's just a case of, holy cow, there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment. So that's that half of the field done. Come on, lady, move. They couldn't even close this place while I'm working, you know. No common courtesy. I know that it's summer and all and people are going to be wanting to be outdoors more, but I'm using heavy machinery in this area and they haven't created even a cordon, a basic cordon, so that, you know, people can't just randomly walk in front of me. I know that I've just passed the footpath, but you know, they've got no health and safety guys out here. It's just me, and I'm not gonna come to a complete halt because the council haven't got anybody out here to help. No, that's not. My job is deal with grass. My job is not deal with humans. If I wanted to do that, I'd get an office job, not a farm job. So, this field is nearly done, which is very good. I do have the drone up, by the way, so it is up in the air at the moment, and you know, you might get a couple of glimpses from it. But I get the feeling the picture quality might not be the greatest because of the heat. This thing, you know, it's a British-made drone. It's not meant for this kind of heat, so it can get a bit wonky at times, perhaps. Ooh. Come on. Don't know why that fence is so solid, but it is. There we go, we're online again. Whew. And sweating quite profusely. And that's what I get for using the sweat rag. Which, yeah, not good. Yeah, did I miss a bit back there while I was doing that? I can't quite see through all the dust being raised. I did. That is not ideal, but we'll just deal with it. So let's go to the drone and see what the drone's seeing, shall we? If I remember to edit this bit to the drone. So hopefully, if I've been a smart little girl, you're now seeing the drone footage. We are running over a bale every so often, but it's fine. Looks like we're making good progress with the bales, though. Let's get the drone around in front of me. I'm just gonna control it manually for a second. Just gonna get it to hover and fly backwards a bit there. That, a bit closer. That looks pretty cool, doesn't it? It's not really upsetting the hay either, which is nice. Always nice when you can do that. So this is actually flat out. This is, my foot is to the floor at the moment. But I think I've got a button on my app where I can get the drone to take a picture, by the way, so if you saw a little jump there, that was the drone actually taking a picture, and I think it needs to hold a few frames of footage just for that. A bit dumb, but that's how it works. There we go. All lined up nice and neat. Almost done with the baling though, which I'm gonna count this as a success. I've survived. In all my safety gear and the lightest shirt I could find, and good pair of jeans, because you can't beat a good pair of jeans, and you can beat running into a fence though. That is very easily beaten by literally anything. can even beat running into it twice. You see the same argument as before. Literally anything is better than running into fences. So let's get this last bit done up. And then it's just going to be tidying work, really. Just getting the little last dregs of hay that are worth getting. I'm not going to fuss about getting all of it, but there's a bit up there that I can see up to the left. There's a bit back there that I missed earlier on. There's a bit there to the right as well. Just small little bits that can potentially make another bale or two. I will pick up, and then I'll check the counter that's in the baler. Because I'm sure it's probably at least 200 bales we've created today. At the very least. And if it's any less than that, I'll honestly be a bit surprised, because they are, you know, the main windrows, they kind of do come shooting out at a reasonable rate every few yards. So if it's any less than 200, I'll be very, very surprised. And if it's more than, we'll say, 500, I'll be shocked and amazed. So just get this bit over here, and that should be us done. There we go. Eject the last bale or two out of the baler. Come on. There we go. Fold it up. And that's really going to be it. I mean, the only job I really had planned for right now was doing the baling. I've got to get this equipment back to the yard and get it put away. So that's going to take a while, because I'm going to have to, you know, do runs over and back with the tractor and then walk back over to get the van. That's not going to be a fun experience, so I'm going to let you guys off without doing that. But I will check the bale counter when I'm back at the yard. And actually no, I'll check it now. So just hang on a minute and we'll have a look here. So I've just checked the bale counter, and I'm a bit surprised, because the official bale count for this field is 170 of these bad boys. Just 170, not any more, not any less. Which, for the size of this meadow, I was kind of expecting 200. You know, that is a genuine bit of a shock to me. But let's get this back to the yard, and I guess call this a video for you guys. Please don't get in my way, don't get in my way. Got a gap, go for it. So I'll leave you by saying, I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Hope you enjoyed. Until next time. Well, if you did enjoy, I'm getting ahead of myself. If you did enjoy the video, hit the like button, hit subscribe, and if you want more from Thornton, there is a playlist available, which should be on screen in a moment or two, in the end screen. If you saw, hopefully I remember to do this, but there should have been some cards during the video for the different playlists on the channel. Hope you want to check one of those out as well. If you didn't see them, either I forgot, or you can click the I in the top right hand corner right about now and see them for yourself, and maybe find something you're interested in. And of course, do join the Discord if you want to interact with the community as well. Follow me Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. There's a Steam group that I need to get back to using. Until next time, stay safe and goodbye.